Ready? Look at that face! One less can of hard seltzer in this world. I'm proud of myself. So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy. I want to make sure I was unmuted before I started this time. Anyway, howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Man, welcome to Guns, Beer, and Therapy. We're so glad to see y'all out there. Already got a rock and rollin' side chat, man. Oh, this is great. Good to see you all. Oh, man. We have a wonderful panel in the green room. Yeah, I got leftover birthday cake from yesterday, so we're working on that cake and ice cream. And so, anyway, having a fun time back there. And oh, we have a great show planned for tonight. Yes. We have Moondog on. It is going to give you guys the opportunity to win a wonderful giveaway. And tonight, I had to kind of push Bubba to the side as a co-host, you know, kind of off to one side because I have a new co-host for tonight, and it's this guy right here. Yeah, Elvis. He's my co-host for tonight. Yeah, I caught him. He's down here in Branson visiting an RV and stuff, so I talked to him to come over and be co-host for tonight because his birthday is coming up in 2 days, you know, the 8th. So anyway, I figured we just celebrated my birthday yesterday. You know, we'll have fun to help celebrate Elvis's birthday today, too. So, man, glad to see you all out there. So, without any farther delay, I'll bring up mostly my co-host number one, but tonight, you know, he graciously stepped to the side for the king of rock and roll. So everybody give a warm welcome to Bubba Triclops Ballistic. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellarettes? Thank you for letting me join, Hillbilly. I thought for certain that old Elvis was going to come back from the alien ship and come and join us for this wondrous occasion, but apparently not. Apparently not. I did hear every year on his birthday a UFO does show up and lets him hang out with his family for a few days. But I mean, you know, that's just legend. But what's going on, everybody?
How's your week been, buddy?
Oh man, it has been hectic. Cars broke down twice in 2 weeks.
Oh no!
Wonderful.
That's not fun.
I've got about
at
600
all.
beans on it. We're good.
Well,
glad
to have you. Glad to have you tonight, buddy. I sure appreciate you. And up next, I want to bring up Mr. JH586. Jamie, how you doing this evening?
Better than I deserve. How y'all?
Doing great, buddy.
Enjoyed the cake. I brought my own ice cream because I'm a chocolate guy, and so many times you don't know what you're gonna get, and so I love the Mayfield. Hey, Lakeview. What year was Elvis born?
Elvis? He was born in 1935, January 8th, 1935. So he is 89 years old today.
Wherever he is.
Yeah. Well, he's right behind me for right now, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's spending the night or not, but
That just like looks just like a hunk of burning love, brother. Congrats. And thanks for having me.
I always appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that homemade ice cream Bubba brought, those the peanuts. I think they used to be chocolate covered M&Ms, so I just stayed away from that homemade ice cream that he brought with the peanuts. Anyway, oh, man. So up next, I'd like to bring up Gene, Mr. Hot Pot. How you doing tonight, brother?
Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Hey, 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 hey. They said that song would break Elvis's reputation, and that's one of my favorite songs from Elvis Presley. So, thanks for having me on. Man, that cake was the bomb. I didn't eat any ice cream, though. I've been a little lactose intolerant lately. And man, that strawberry stuff you had back there, I wasn't too sure about that. So I didn't chance it, but the cake was good. Thanks for having me on. I'm ready to have some fun and help give away other people's stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, appreciate you being on tonight, brother. And up next, we'd like to bring the guy that brought the A&W homemade ice cream. Hasbro, how you doing tonight, brother?
Ooh, loud and crazy tonight. Look out, I'm out of control. Well, no alcohol and no caffeine. So much for that. Anyway, hey, it's good to be on with you guys tonight. Good to have Moondog come on with us again, and that's awesome. And looking forward to a great show. It always is fun here with you, Hillbilly.
Man, appreciate you being on tonight. As always, brother. So I'm reading all these comments out here. Man, guys, you got the side chat's just awesome. They're rocking and rolling. And as always, we don't have time sometimes to call out everybody. So we try to highlight everybody's comments. And, that's our, shout out to you guys. I mean, really appreciate you very much for being here. And you guys are what makes the show. So thank you very much. And up next, we're going to bring up P.O. Mr. Walter. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I love it.
I'm doing well. Had a good week and got out of that knee brace and got to the range yesterday and got some shooting done. So we got a couple video sessions that are going to come back to the front after being AWOL for a little bit. So got some of that taken care of today. So it's been a good day. Been a good week for me. Thanks for the invitation to be here. It's going to be a fun night for sure, especially with, this guy over here with his A&W, no caffeinated California style root beer. I don't know. But who we got up next?
You trying to say that's my woke beer? That's not a woke beer, but try. It's close.
Well, I appreciate it. No, I think the dogs are fixing to bark. The grandkids, everybody come over and ate some birthday cake earlier. 3 of the grandkids stayed, and I seen in the security camera their parents was pulling up to pick a couple of them up. So anyway, sorry about the dog barking.
Hey, Hillbilly, just a quick question for you. Is anybody else getting gas from Bubba's ice cream? I'm having a problem over here.
Oof.
Bubba had just come in from hunting, so that stuff that looked like strawberry with raisinets in it. I think it was rabbit guts. I think that's what was in there. I don't know. I didn't eat it either.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's the topping. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why it was off to the side. Ain't my fault if you used it.
Well, that's awesome. So up next, I'd like to welcome Mark Thomas to the stage. How you doing, brother?
Hello, doing good. Had a great week. Been a fine weekend so far. Great to be here. Looking at the side chat, things are rocking and rolling. Looking forward to a good evening. Great to have Moondog on with us tonight and a couple of giveaways. Let's get this thing rolling.
Awesome, brother, man. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
And
for having me.
appreciate you so much. Up next, we have the man with the best voice of all of Guns, Bear, and Therapy, guaranteed. And I think most of YouTube. So I'd like to welcome up Mr. DJ. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing well. It's been a minute since I've been on the show, but I can tell from the back room that Bubba's still up to his hijinks. Really, man? Rabbit raisin ice cream? Just not a good idea. And Walt, you stole my line. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. Just kidding you, man. Glad to be here, Hillbilly. Glad to be here for another Saturday night. Rock.
Oh, man. Glad to have you, brother. Glad you can be here. And up next, we have everybody's favorite gizzard, Gizzard Gary. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Thanks for having me. I'm not sure I deserve to be on a show like this with your co-host like it. You know, I ain't nothing but a hound dog myself, so.
I always had suspicious minds about that.
That's right.
Oh, I love it.
Well, if you have to give me a label, just call me a hunk of burning love. We'll take that one.
Hey, don't make me send y'all to Jailhouse Rock, okay? Good.
And the cake is wonderful. Whoever made this, Hillbilly, cake is wonderful. Love it.
Well, that'd be Mrs. Hillbilly. So, anyway.
First rate. My compliments.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think the one that knows the most about, probably sung the song the most about Jailhouse Rock was VAO. He's in YouTuber jail for quite a bit, in and out. So.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if it was in the jailhouse or in the ghetto. It was one of those.
Oh, man. Oh, that's great. So up next, I'd like to bring up our good buddy, Moondog. And tonight he is here as Moondog Go.
How you doing, baby?
How you doing?
Moondog.
It's great to be here. You know, I feel like I'm caught in a trap. I can't get out, you know, because I love you too much, baby.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love
And
it.
happy birthday there, Hillbilly. I don't know about those gummy bears in the cake though. They're kind of bland, or maybe they were melted candles. I can't tell.
Yeah, it could have been melted candles, no doubt.
But glad to be here with everybody.
Oh man, good to have you, brother. Good to have you. And man, we got so many people out there. It just, I mean, great bunch of people out there. Great bunch of people on here. And so I'm going to run this banner. Let me go back up here just a little bit on the side chat. I had tried to pin a link here earlier, and I don't think it's going to let me go back and do it. Okay, I'll try it again here. So I'm going to pin this link. Hopefully, I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it before the show started. I'll see if I can do it now.
There it is.
Yeah, if it'll let me pin it. Earlier, it was not letting me pin it, and I don't know. StreamYard and YouTube, I don't know. I've never had this problem before, but lately I've been having a few of these problems. Yeah, it will not let me pin that link to Moondog Go. It still won't, and I have no idea why. I obviously have permissions to do that, but somebody on the that's got a ranch, one of you guys try to pin or put out the link to Moondog Go, and I'll see if I can pin it top of the page, because that is going to have so much to do with the wonderful giveaway that Moondog is giving everybody tonight. So we'll make sure to get that out there for people to be able to go over and
There you go, Hillbilly.
all right, let me see if I can pin one of these.
Or you could just do well.
Okay, there. Yeah, it let me pin one of your guys'. It will not let me pin my own comment. So yeah, here it is on the screen there. But I'm going to go ahead and run this banner right here because we want to make sure everybody has plenty of time to get over here and subscribe to. Hang on. Don't type that in yet. I apologize. I hit the wrong deal. Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with me tonight? Just so excited about the birthday cake and everything. I just got all messed up here. Let's see.
You got all shook up.
I got all shook up. Yeah, I keep messing this up. Elvis going to leave the building, so we don't want that to happen. So anyway, everybody, make sure you go over to Moondog Go and subscribe, because for you to be eligible to win the prize tonight that he is giving away, and it is an awesome giveaway, you will have to be subscribed to his channel. And I mean, let's face it, that don't cost nothing, you know. And he has such good content on there and on Moondog Industries. Actually, Moondog, you want to tell everybody a little bit about all three of your different channels?
Oh yeah, sure. So the one I'm asking everybody to subscribe to is Moondog Go, and that's my travel channel. So I started that a year ago after going to SHOT Show, because you're in Vegas. I was just filming a lot of stuff, and I didn't quite think that it fit my my guns and ammo channel. So I started Moondog Go as the travel channel for tips and things and the interesting places that I saw on there. So that's, you'll find along with the like travel as well as some I also posted up videos from my car dash cam of all the idiots driving in California, as well as time lapses from trips down to Los Angeles and back. And that drive from LA to San Francisco actually can be quite pretty. So I shot it all in 4K. So there's some really interesting content on there. And my other channels are Moondog Industries, which is my biggest channel, which is all the guns and pew pew stuff that I got on there. So you'll be seeing the review of the weapon light that I'll be giving away on Moondog Industries. And the third channel I have is Moondog Reviews, where I review gadgets and things non-gun related. So you'll see everything from camera and video gear to electric vacuums and stuff. It's just the kind of interesting stuff that you'd buy for your house. So definitely go check all three of them out.
Awesome. See several people saying that they went over and subscribed, and
I see it coming up.
Hillbilly, I got a beef with you, Moondog.
What's up?
I watched your review on the EPL4. Now I bought one.
Oh, and is that because you're got a hit on your pocketbook? Are you liking it or not?
I just shot it today. It was awesome.
Oh, great!
It was an amazing scope. Now I just put it on a CZ457.
Oh.
But it was amazing because I was shooting in terrible light, and it was just really good. Excellent. And the illuminated reticle was just as you said. It's perfect. So, but thanks. I spent money I didn't plan on. So.
Jamie, how are you liking your EP8?
I haven't shot it yet. I got it mounted today and got the video up. So if y'all get a chance to go watch the video.
Oh, I got to go check that out.
I'd appreciate that. And, of course, we'll do some review videos as soon as we get it to the range. But you know me, I don't do a video unless I got some hand loads to go with it. So we're working up some 160 grain loads for 350 Legend. So
nice.
Awesome.
Hey, let me jump in here for a second. I may be the only one on the panel that had the opportunity to actually meet Moondog face to face, shake his hand.
It was great.
Yeah, it was. We participated in a event right here in my neighborhood. Well, a few hours away, but he travels the whole way from the West Coast to the East Coast to put on an event. It's an airsoft event to benefit Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. We raised a bunch of money. It's a fantastic event. And just really good time, great time to meet Moondog. I can't say enough about him. Great
thank
guy.
you. Yeah, we raised $10,000 last year, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping to beat that this year.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It
That
was
is
fantastic.
great.
I can't wait to be there next year. So
awesome.
stuff. Anybody that hasn't had the chance, go subscribe to all of Moondog's channels. Put whatever you can into it. His reviews are awesome. Great knowledge. Great guy.
I appreciate it very much. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not to talk about his production work, his filming and stuff.
Yeah.
No matter how hard I try, I watch one of Moondog's videos and I'm like, God, man, there's no way I'm going to, and I got like,
You'll get better. You'll get better. Just keep on shooting.
This camera and stuff. And Moondog's like, yeah, I'm filming on my phone. And I'm like, and using a, editing thing, on his phone. And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, yeah, it does take practice. No doubt about that. But you do a wonderful job, brother. I just want to
thank you.
Give you a shout out for that. It's such a pleasure to watch, just the filming and the production part of it and everything. So anyway.
Well, I try. I mean, sometimes I get stuff wrong. I like the review I did on the EP8, Jamie. I'm going to have to send mine back because I just only discovered today when I was taking out to the range and showing up to folks. I think there's something off with the parallax on that, but I didn't notice it when I was doing the testing before, but only when I brought out another LPVO at the same time. And then I just noticed like, hey, they're both 1:8, but this one's now it's a little bit off. So yeah, sometimes, I just try to do what I can do.
That reticle is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Of course, that's the first LPVO I've owned, so there's that.
There's a bit of a learning curve with those things.
Yeah, my approach to the gun stuff is from a hunting perspective. That's what I grew up doing, and that's how my mind works. So anything different is different, and there's that learning curve. So
yeah. And I also want to shout out Miss Wayne out there. Her birthday was yesterday too, and so I believe also Jason Stewart is like tomorrow. So a lot of great birthdays, to celebrate right around here. So, man, but yeah, guys, make sure you go over there and get subscribed. We'll throw out the hashtag here in a little bit, and do the drawing for that. So, I know a lot of people's throwing out the hashtag HBN56, and we're not going to be doing that yet. We will in a little bit, but we're going to do Moondog's giveaway first. And since what you're giving away is not a firearm, and you can show it, let me
true.
pull you up here and show everybody what you're generously giving away tonight.
Sure. So what we're giving away tonight is from courtesy of Warriorland, and that's a new company to me. For maybe some of you have heard of them, but they make weapon lights and they make holsters. In this case, they're giving away a weapon light, and it comes with its own holster. This is sorry, Bubba, this is a Glock 1719 holster, but it is a pretty darn nice Kydex holster that is inside of the waistband. And it's legit, and it's RMR cut already. So I know it's one of the kind of annoying things when you get a weapon light, you gotta find a holster that fits it. Well, for sure, this is going to fit the weapon light. And if you're running a red dot, it's already cut for that. And the weapon light itself is also pretty nice. It is 800 lumens, and I tested it actually. I was getting 1200 lumens out of this thing in my test, but so for sure it's going to be 800 lumens, rechargeable. And this is kind of cool. It has a built-in display that tells you how much battery life is left, which is great because if you have a deal with a rechargeable, well, even any battery, you don't know, well, how much battery life do I have left? Well, it tells you every time you turn it on. It has a little diagram, so that I think that's pretty nifty. And I think this is, I don't know if any, are there any weapon lights out there that have a diagram that shows you how much power it has left? Maybe this is the first one, so I think that's pretty cool. Anyway,
as far as I know.
Yeah, this might be the first one. So this is up for we're gonna do a free drawing. Hillbilly's gonna do a free drawing for this, and the winner, as long as you just have to subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna do the spin, and we're gonna send this out to you.
Awesome. Yeah. He has
great prize.
Yeah. He has a video on this, guys, that you can watch too. And I thought it was a really cool deal. And as soon as I watched that video, I'm like, man, Bubba is going to be so excited about tonight. Poster and everything. So.
Perfect for you, Bubba, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't tried it with any other pistols, so I guess if you have a Glock-like pistol, like that PSA dagger or what have you, it'll probably fit. But I don't have any other Glock-like pistols to compare it with. But I did run it with my Glock 19 and Glock 17. It fit like a glove.
Well, if it fit a 17, it'll fit a 22 also.
Oh yeah.
So far from what I've seen, I mean, even though they say different holsters, I've not had any problems switching a Glock and a dagger between holsters so far with the ones that I have. So I would say there might be a good chance that it would fit in there. And see, Abigail asked again what the candela was on that light.
I don't know if I have to do the conversion, the candela, but I was getting 1,200 lumens for my test. When after about 30 seconds of it on, I was getting about 1,200 lumens. The manufacturer states that it's 800 lumens.
What light is it again?
Warriorland. It's the M1 crossbow. Let me bring this up again. This is the M1 crossbow is the model.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty compact.
Not the MA1, the M1.
Oh, sorry, MA1. It is the MA1. You are correct, sir.
Okay. I'm pulling up a spec sheet on it, see if I can.
Yeah.
That, and I hate the math, but it should be pretty easy. I looked up one candela is 12 lumens. So if you were getting 1,200 lumens out of that, bang.
Yeah.
That's pretty bright. And it's surprisingly bright for something that small, because even on a Glock 19, it was pretty flush. So there's not that much. It's like less than 3 inches long.
Yeah. And also Jacob S., yes, he said it did fit both his Glock 19 and 17. So awesome.
So you could go to one of you out there on the chat. You got, that's the other things, right? Hillbilly, you got to be on tonight to win. You got to be in it to win it, right?
Yes. And if you are watching from a shared stream, I see Moondog sharing it and stuff, or if you're on Facebook, X, or whatever, you will need to come to the main channel for it to pick up your hashtag. For some reason, it don't all show up for the StreamYard giveaway tool to pick up. So, but it does have, if it's on the main screen here or the main chat, it will pick up your hashtag, and we'll do those here in just a little bit. So Moondog, I don't know if you've already shared it.
I'm doing that right now on the other two.
Moondog, I put the candela out there in the chat. I actually got it. I did a Google search, and your review came up.
Oh, good.
You had it in there. So.
Right.
Great. That'll probably cost me more money.
It's actually pretty reasonable. I was surprised. I think
47,000 candela.
It was
pretty strong. Yeah,
I think it was it's 89 or 99 bucks for and basically you're getting the holster for free, because I think it's 89 for just the light and then 99 for the bundle. But you know the prices on Amazon could fluctuate, so that's what I was seeing the other day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You betcha.
I'm going to enter that one.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, I was like, oh man, sometimes it really sucks to be the host.
So for 400 swears in the swear jar, you can get that.
So Hillbilly.
Yes,
Not
sir.
to take away from this awesome giveaway that Moondog's doing for us tonight. Well, I appreciate it. I won't be eligible because I'll be inspecting my eyelids for cracks by then. But you remember last week we had Brownworks on?
Yes, sir.
Check this out.
Oh, let me look
Can we
here.
zoom it up? Can we zoom it up? I'd love to see that.
We sure will.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
back.
look at that.
Pull it back
That
a little bit
is
because it's a little out of focus.
Nice,
Pull it
Jamie.
back.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got your
Nice.
channel emblem on there.
Yep.
And today,
Hold on.
guys, is the last day to use code
there we go.
Okay.
HillbillyUp56 and get the 10% off. So
Well,
if you're wanting something
did-
as awesome as Jamie's got there, and make sure you go use that code Hillbilly56 and grab your 10% off. Today is the last day.
Well, I didn't get the 10% off because I wasn't smart enough to figure out where to put the code in. But I did get a bottle opener that's
Nice.
also got JH586 on there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And just so y'all know, these are 1911 grips. So they'll go on a Colt built in 1913. So I'm looking forward to putting those on there. They're very authentic looking too, if you know those military 1911s. So I'm happy so far. I guess I'll do a video about that as well. And Brownworks does some good stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Got it too
that
fast,
is
too.
sweet. Yes, and you got that can opener, man. That'll open up your sarsaparilla.
It will. Let me get it out of the
Quite a
pack.
few Angry Orchards.
Oh my word!
Just say no.
I know. There you go. You can see it a little better there.
Oh yeah, that says 686, right? Good choice.
Well,
Oh,
it says 586.
oh,
but
okay.
I have one of each. So
Yeah, he's all right either way.
there you go.
Hillbilly thought he had you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Then you bust out and go, well, I got one of those too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's nice.
When it comes to Smith & Wesson, size matters.
It's hard to beat an old school Smith & Wesson revolver. It
Man,
just
it
is.
definitely does.
Agreed. I got some.
Now, I can only say I don't have any of the Colt snake guns. That's something I would like to have in the
Ooh,
future,
yeah.
but until then,
Until then, we can live vicariously through McMahon.
Yeah.
There you go. That rascal. He's got some nice ones in his collection. He's got a lot of nice firearms, actually.
Sure does.
So thanks for letting me show that, man. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I am
It is.
excited, man. And Mark there at Brownworks is such a great guy, as we all got to see. It's nice to be able to meet, somebody that's doing that and doing such good custom work. Yeah. There's Mac Man right there. You talk about him when he shows up. All right.
Oh, he's been here for a spell. He did another good deed.
Okay.
Yeah, he took his he has an employee that drives his other truck, so he took him out to dinner tonight, kind of, I guess, to celebrate the holidays. Is that right, Mac Man?
Awesome. So, Jamie, would you like to shout out the side chat and Veo? What would you like for everybody to put in tonight?
Oh man, let's. This is easy. Too easy. Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis. All right.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. We'll blow off the page in a second. And it's gone. Okay, so
Also, King of Rock and Roll is also accepted.
I would have said King, but Elvis works only because it's shorter. We got MacMan 039 reloading. We got Hasbro's on the panel and in the side chat. Viejo, Mr. Walters is as well in the side chat and the panel. Gizzard Gary also. We got Bama Dad, Tactical Rabbit 308, Gun Wild 1. Dwayne 7834 reloading from the Hot Pots also in the panel. So is Mark Thomas, Abigail Finnegan, Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guy, MacMan 039 reloading. That's twice, MacMan. Ozzy Osbourne, Tommy Boy's out there, DJ Play Nice, Defense Dad, Josiah Hughes, Busted Knuckle Motorcycles, Justin Grimm, Chessboard, Joshua Hughes again, Josiah Hughes, I'm sorry, Tim S., Keith Gregory, Guns and Barbecue, Jason Stewart, Artac and Daughters, Jacob S., Boomstick's Revenge, Tactical Rabbit 308, Justin Grimm, Tim S., King of Rock and Roll, Papa's Place, Pat in a Bunker, Artac and Daughters again, Lakeview Outdoors, Tactical Fud, Guns and Barbecue, Dale Pogue, Alaska One Andy, and I think that's all. Yes, Gene. Elvis did like his revolvers.
Yes, he did.
And Tommy Boy, none of Elvis's revolvers had the Hillary hole, just like mine.
Oh, boy.
I remember seeing that little shack on Graceland where he shot sometimes, too. That was cool.
He also liked fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches, and oh man, do I love those!
You heard
Never had that.
I gotta try that.
Oh,
That's good.
stuff.
Really
It's
is.
like a grilled cheese, but peanut butter and banana instead.
Well, I'll do a little one better on my peanut butter vanilla and banana sandwiches. Like take a little Hershey syrup or something and just barely drizzle it over it, and that even makes it even much better.
Oh, a little bit of honey. That's
Honey would be good too. You betcha.
Well, the big kicker to Elvis's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches was they were fried in a whole stick of butter
Wow.
in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Well,
Man, the cardiac consequences of that'll send you to the Heartbreak Hotel, eh?
I'm telling you, man,
That's different kind of heartbreak.
Moondog said you can't go wrong with that, but do you want to die on a toilet in your 40s?
Oh, damn.
Man,
Heart attack on the crapper.
that sounds like a return to sender.
Ooh. I hope it never comes back.
No such number.
But that's what happens to a U.S. mail, right? Nobody knows the U.S. mail song, do they?
No, I don't actually. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, you need to look that one up. That's a pretty good one. Of course, my favorite is Elvis song is American Trilogy.
Oh yeah.
I can't say what my favorite one is.
We already heard that.
But
I can't say it. I can't say it.
it wouldn't have anything to do with cousins.
Shut up.
For the folks out there in the chat, Bubba can't say it, but I can. He's referring to Kissing Cousins.
The Kentucky boy likes the song "Kissing Cousins."
Yes.
That's a different way.
Yeah, I'm going to address this here. Bama Dad says, didn't he sneak in 1911 in the White House? I'd always heard that he can still carry the 1911 into the White House.
Wow.
What do we got here, Gene?
I don't know where he
It's
would be
conceivable.
concealing that with such tight pants.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Blue
Wow.
vinyl. Nice.
His vinyl always,
Yeah.
like his Blue Hawaiian album was a light blue
Mhm.
vinyl. Then, of course, his gold albums, most of them were gold. And, yeah, I mean, just really great vinyl. So, oh, my goodness.
I haven't had this on a turntable in years.
Man. Yeah, I have a pretty good collection of Elvis stuff, but I do have a friend that, well, his friend my parents' age, and his Elvis record collection and stuff started back years ago. And oh man, he, I don't know if he did present Nixon with a 1911 or not. I don't.
Yeah, I think
remember.
so. I think
Yeah.
that's
Right
correct.
after that, he went to the Watergate Hotel.
And sung Jailhouse Rock. Oh my goodness!
I am not a crook.
Yeah, and knowing where he was headed lifestyle-wise and was on the track already for, kind of made it interesting that when he visited Nixon, one of the reasons he went there was so that he could get a DEA badge. And he was granted one. Yeah, that's part of that legend, for sure.
It says here, I Googled it. It says he brought a 45 1911 pistol in a display case with silver bullets to give to President Nixon as a gift.
They
Was he
would
trying
not
to
let him
insinuate
into the
something?
Oval
Imagine that
Office with
today.
it.
Yeah,
There'd be
they
a
would,
total lockdown, 10 city blocks around. the place.
yeah, they wouldn't let him into the Oval Office with it because of safety concerns, but they accepted the gift on behalf of the president.
I wonder what that's worth today.
It's on
Oh,
display at the, I believe,
Nixon
at the
Library?
Nixon Library.
Wow!
There
Where
he
is the
is.
Nixon
Oh,
Library?
looky here. We got a sighting.
Ah,
3, 2, 1. Hey,
Hey,
hey, Mario.
West Coast
West Coast
weirdo.
What is it YouTube or whatever? Battle Beam, I think.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, yesterday is Busted Knuckles' motorcycle birthday. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Man, same day as mine and Misty Ron Lane's.
And my
Happy
son.
birthday, buddy.
Oh, well, happy birthday,
And Seth
everybody.
was yesterday too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, all the way around.
Yeah, Sam.
Around the world. Anyway.
Mario's like, yeah, Moondog's like, what are you guys doing?
I know. It's like, what?
Yeah, we get that reaction over on Gizzard channel too sometimes when he pops in over there.
Mhm.
People are like, what are you guys talking about?
It goes back a long ways.
Okay.
Yep. And always on the Georgia Shooting Connection. We get to see that. So
Moondog, you got to check out Mario Mosen. He's got a great channel. Good stuff. He's a good guy. He's a veteran.
oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
is one heck of a guy.
Fantastic.
I'm going to put it on my, I'm going to Google that and I'm going to put it on my bookmarks.
Well, you should be able to, go to his
probably
channel
be
right
scarred
there
for
on
life.
the
But
deal.
go ahead.
Nah, good man. Good man.
So, we have 30 minutes. No, wait. No, what did I say? I was going to do Moondog's giveaway around 10. So, my time. So, let me get this pulled up here. And we are going to do a hashtag. Ah, you son of a gun.
Not again.
What seems to be the problem here, Hillbilly?
I have no idea. We tried it the other night. It worked just fine. Something to do with Saturday nights?
It seems to correlate it every time he drinks a White Claw. This happens.
That's it. Yeah.
Rejection.
Okay. Ah, man.
You have to go with Plan B.
So, Bubba.
Grab the wheel.
Yeah, I'm going to put in the side chat or in the private chat what to type in, if you don't mind. And can you try this?
Yes, sir.
I already have the banner ready. So if you could put that hashtag in there, it pulls it up, but then it says refresh. And so.
Oh, in the meantime, folks, I want to let you know that even if you don't win tonight, you're still a winner because you can get a 10% discount code on this. There's use discount code Moondog10 on Amazon. You get 10% off.
Okay, awesome.
Nice.
Let me put that on there. So you said Moondog.
Moondog 10. Let me put that on there. The code
is all small or large, or
I don't know if it matters, but I think I'll just Moondog 10 10, and then that's what they told me. At least the folks over at Warrior Land, that if you put that in, you'll get 10% off. Please let me know if that is the case, because I hate to be wrong about that, but that's what they told me when I said I wanted to give one away, and so let me know if that works.
All right, let me put that banner up right now. All righty, is that correct, buddy?
Yep, that looks right.
Yeah, that's a nice holster with the light too, and I've got a G17. I don't really have a holster for.
Oh, perfect.
See, yeah. So, Bubba, did it work on yours, brother?
It's going to take me a while to type out all the names, but yeah.
No, just the hashtag.
No, that didn't work. I already pulled up the wheel of names, man. I was already ready.
So you didn't try the hashtag?
I tried.
Well, we can't do the wheel of names because we don't know who's entered yet. They're going to enter with the hashtag.
Damn.
Here, I'll put a link to where I saw it on Amazon.
Why New World? There's another streaming deal that sent me emails to switch to them, and I may have to try them out if I keep having troubles with StreamYard. I mean, when you give away stuff every week and your stinking giveaway tool don't work, and trust me, I've tried erasing, like having nothing else open, only this. I've tried all kinds of stuff, and it just does not want to. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead. At least this will get everybody out there. I will see. I have it in there. I don't know if it'll work, but this is the hashtag right here, guys. Hashtag MoondogGo. And I will see if it will collect them. It keeps telling me an error has occurred. And every time they do this, they want me to upgrade. And so this is what's really aggravating me. They want me to pay, $50 a month for this. And
Make it at least have it work. Have a product that works before you.
Yeah,
you
I'm not
upgrade.
going to upgrade. Like, I should get this anyhow. So I already pay them money.
Anybody can use a giveaway tool. You don't even have to pay for StreamYard to use a giveaway tool.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, it's free.
So even if you're doing a live on something, how's it going to collect the?
Well, you have to be on StreamYard, but you don't have to pay for StreamYard to use.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it's you're right. It is a free giveaway, a free tool to use. So I don't know why it's. I mean, it shows me there's 32 entries, but I will try it. But as soon as I did, it says error. So we'll see. We'll give everybody a few more minutes to get all those in, and we'll try to see if it'll let me spin it.
So is anybody here on the panel or out there in the chat, did they have the opportunity to see Elvis perform?
No.
I didn't.
No, I never did either. I would like to have had, but
I could have and chose not to. My mom went for 5 years in a row to the Omni in Atlanta to see him. The Omni ain't even there anymore.
Oh, man. So Chris said, I just finished up editing a video with a downrange camera. Anyone else think that's a big pain in the... Yeah, it is, brother. Definitely.
Yeah. Wait till you shoot one, Chris. That's a real pain.
There we go. Somebody says, if I win, I'll just break down and buy a Glock.
Don't you do that to yourself.
yeah, it's hard to sync. It's hard to sync video clips from two different cameras to get sound and video lined up correctly and without stuttering the video or the audio parts. It's painful.
Well, when I tell people it takes me 8 to 12 hours to edit a video, they're like, what? I just use my phone and stuff. I'm like, I always shoot with 3 cameras. And then like that swimming pool video I did, I had 5 cameras.
Yeah.
And it takes some time to go through all that and line it up and try to not only line it up, to try to line it up perfect. You know, so you don't see the gun go off and then 2 seconds later you see something, react, and so.
That's the truth. Matching downrange cameras to you shooting beside the bench is a pain in the butt.
Yep.
Now, see, guys, this is why I film me shooting and I count my shots. And then I set a camera up in front of the plates and I take the same amount of shots.
You walk up right in front of the plate and shoot.
No, I'm still shooting. I'm still shooting back, but it
walks downrange, stands in front of the plates. I gotta try that. I know you don't do that, Gene. I've seen your videos.
Chris, email me sometime. We'll share some phone numbers or something, and I'll try to help you with what I've learned about syncing eyes and those videos and stuff up. There's some tricks you can use, but it's still not easy. There's no way.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same by software, but if you use Adobe Premiere, I've had to make sure both cameras are shooting the same resolution and the same number of frames per second. Then you can match up. You can match up the shot audio to multiple cameras. Without that, you can start synced, and as it goes in time, it gets more and more error, and they won't be synced after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my
cumulative
problem.
Error.
I have an action camera that filmed at a different rate than my phone did, and no matter what I tried, I could not get the sound to sync up with the video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I could get the first shot synced up, but then the subsequent shots would be all exponentially worse
Yeah.
behind. Yeah. So, oh well, is what it is.
What would it do, Mark? Would it sound like an echo
No,
from not syncing?
you'd see a hole show up in the target, and then you'd hear the sound of the shot.
Yeah.
You'd have to go in and adjust every single one. It's like, yeah.
And you couldn't. And then I shot that camera, so no problem.
Yeah. Accidentally on purpose. I've had good luck. My old GoPro Hero 8 and my iPhones shoot it at the same rate, and it's pretty easy to line up on the audio tracks. You know, you can line up the spikes pretty easy, and if I get one of them lined up, then the rest of them stay in sync for that clip. And it's still hard to get them exactly right, but they're just, the clips aren't that big on my computer screen to get them within a micrometer or something. But it's not that hard to sync the audio tracks, and if the audio tracks are synced, then the video tracks are synced too. So
yeah, I was notorious, and I still do sometimes. I'll use old cell phones for downrange. You know, you set them 5 foot from your target, you know, and get a good, you know, and if you do get a ricochet or something, you know, don't leave you crying.
Yeah.
You know, so but I kind of upgraded everything now, and I really hope I don't shoot my downrange camera. So,
do y'all remember the old movies that had the black clapboard? That's what that's for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just do this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
that's what
you'll see a line
editing.
in the audio.
All right, I got everybody's names on the wheel.
Woo!
All right. Well, you're awesome, Bubba. I don't care what Jamie says about you.
Wait, what?
I'm
Jamie,
Bubba's over there erasing Jamie's name off the list.
Yeah, you're putting Jamie's name on a list.
Hey, ever since the rabbit raisins, I'm saying all kinds of stuff behind his back now.
All right, Bubba. So whenever you're ready, Moondog, you ready, buddy? And
yes, sir.
First of all, I kind of looked at your before the show started of how many subscribers you had in that on that channel. So what do you have now?
I got 395. So we immediately it's updated. So that's great for everybody. So almost breaking 400 on that channel.
Awesome. Right. Well, almost breaking 400, guys. Come on. We'll go ahead and do the giveaway, but let's get him to 400 on that. So, Moondog, whenever you're ready, tell Bubba to let her loose.
And let's go.
Woo!
Get
still
busy.
Oh,
man. That's lucky.
Man needs more stuff.
Let's make sure he's still in here and he didn't have a tall boy, a tall one too many. Macman, you out there, buddy? Let us know, brother.
He was in just a little bit ago, but he said he has
no there he is.
There he is.
All right.
Now he's got a reason.
Oh yeah, baby.
He's got a reason to buy a Glock now.
Yeah.
I think if you're a gun guy, you should at least own one.
Hey,
just one.
Yeah,
I have owned one.
Everybody needs a doorstop.
Yes.
Everybody needs a paperweight.
Something to throw at the squirrels out back.
I'll settle for a clone.
Awesome.
Well, congratulations.
You went past 400, Gary said. Moondog.
414 is where I'm showing you right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, hold on. Let me refresh. Yes, you're right. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
You got him over
Awesome,
400.
brother.
Nice
Thanks,
job.
everybody.
Congrats.
To my counting, that's about 20, 24, 25
Yeah.
subs tonight. And of course, a lot of us is already subbed to your channel.
This is
so.
true.
Mhm.
So I appreciate that for sure.
Let's say a big hello to Garage Guy.
Ah, there he is.
Guys out
Hi,
there.
Mark.
There's
Hey,
garage
buddy.
guy.
Well, Mark would have loved this giveaway.
Yeah. What does MacMan need to do to get the prize, Tom? Does he need to contact you directly or
Yeah.
want to Hillbilly or
Well, wait, hang on a minute, MacMan. You need to contact Moondog and give him Bubba's address.
No, no.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I just need a ship to address, MacMan, and you can send that. You can get that from Hillbilly, my email address, and you can just send me your mail to, and that'll get over to you.
All right.
Yeah, well,
MacMan.
yeah, buy a clone. Buy there's just a bunch of
Buy a
different ones.
clone.
Rock Island makes one that's really nice. It's actually a steel frame, but it'll fit. It's designed to be GAW compatible. I like that one, and I got a chance to shoot that one. But Palmetto State Armory's got one. Just by yeah. So
Anderson Manufacturers got the Krieger out.
mm-hmm. Anderson, that was a nice one. The Krieger.
Krieger, the Mastodon, was it or was it Kiger? It's Kiger.
Tigers, how we pronounce
Tiger
it.
9. And Live Free Armory, of course, has got one.
Mm-hmm. So that's one good thing about that Glock, like the Gen 3s and stuff. I know there's newer versions, but the Gen 3 stuff just interchanges with everything. I mean, it's just amazing. Compensators, just so much stuff. And
I wonder if that Bull Armory, what's that? The hatchet or the axe? The axe. I wonder if that would fit it because that's like a Gen 3 kind of clone.
It probably would be.
Yeah, don't know. Probably.
So there you go, Mac man. You can get you a Bull Armory.
There's a question out here for you, Bubba.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
They probably melt in the drying cycle.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to pull them out in the drying cycle.
All right, fellas, I'm going to bid y'all a fine good night. I got to teach Sunday school tomorrow. We're starting the book of James. So
Awesome.
that'll be
Jamie.
Well, Jamie,
bless,
why don't
Jamie.
you go ahead and plug
All right,
what you
Jamie.
need to plug before you get off here tonight, brother? And we appreciate you being on.
Well, I
don't start
appreciate
crying in the chapel.
I know. Walter, I just got suspicious minds, bro.
Precious man.
I got a video out. I did a premiere on it at 9:00, but it's about the Arkin EP8, and we'll get some more videos about that as we go along at the range and stuff like that. And
Good one.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. And got the I've got 2 308 videos I'm trying to work on this week and get that finished by the end of the week. So I got a lot of stuff. I'm busy and trying to get this stuff done. So I hope y'all watch them. And of course, Friday nights at 8:00 on the Georgia Shooting Connection. Most of you guys are there, and wish Bubba didn't have to work on Friday nights, but it is how it goes. And thank y'all for having me. Y'all go to church somewhere tomorrow, and we hope the Lord blesses you real good. And I'll see you soon.
Good night, Jamie.
Night, Jamie.
Go easy.
So much for being on, brother.
Which speaking of Glocks and stuff like that, I like anything that's 10 millimeter. So I mean, even high points on the table for that. But you guys do know that Elvis actually has a song that that Hillbilly sings every time he goes to shoot a high point. Every time he gets a new high point, right? Yeah, I'm
Tell
gonna
'em what
sing.
it is, brother.
I'm gonna sing the first part of it for you real quick. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Good job, man.
That was good.
That was well worth the copyright strike I'll get.
That is a brave man right there.
Like, you got Elvis on your channel tonight? We see him in the background. We heard him singing.
He stopped off from the UFO. I keep telling everybody that he ain't gone.
Now he
Men in
just
Black
travels
proved
around
that.
in a motorhome, man. Well,
This is why I never monetize my live streams. There's no point.
Yeah, Bubba does have a great singing voice. No
Better than
doubt about
Snob, that's for sure.
Oh man. So this was since I wanted to talk about Elvis, we will do a giveaway for the thin black flipper knife. Because there's still a lot of people that's not in that club. So I keep thinking we'll bring another knife on, but everybody's like, no, I don't have one yet. So so everybody's liking it, and all the knives break out.
I still have the wheel up. There's already 40 names on there. So I mean,
right? Yeah, look at that. Oh my
just
goodness.
saying,
Yeah.
I got to get me one.
There you are. Oh, I know it. It really is a cool knife. It's simple and it works. It's a little tanto blade, and it's just a great bench knife. It's good for lots of stuff.
I really like to shout out to the subscriber that sent me that. They're like, nah, I don't want to be recognized for nothing, because I was going to do an unboxing video on it. And anyway, everybody is like, look at you, we got coming in the back.
We got the
door.
winner.
Hey.
There he is.
Mac.
How you doing, guys?
And they sent me
Mac,
that
man.
knife, and they're like, I bought this knife. I love it. You might want to give it away on your channel. I carried it around for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, man, I just really like this. I was like, my wife would bring in the mail, and she has those envelope opener that looks like a little sword thing, I'm like, here, I'll open those, I was like, open up the mail with it. I was like, man, this thing is awesome. And so anyway, Abigail says, I don't have a black knife yet. So how you doing, Mac, man? How was your trip, brother?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was great to see the family and the kids. Except for the rain.
Oh,
It
yeah.
rained from the time we got off the plane until the time we got back on.
Oh,
Did not stop for a whole week.
Where were you? Where did you go?
I went back to Wales in the UK to see the family.
Oh, and it's well, at least you didn't have any worse weather than that.
80-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, that bad.
Wow.
Okay.
But that's
That
the
is-
normal over there. They don't even give you a weather warning for anything up to 80. It's only over 80 they start giving you warnings.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
They get halfway through the week and they're just like, yeah, it's gonna be a normal day. Yeah.
I'd like to say goodnight to Bam and Dad. He's got to get up in the morning too. Good night, brother.
Mac, man, you mentioned those winds. This is many years ago. I'm going to the university in London, and they had 114-mile-an-hour winds and had chimneys collapsing on and killing people.
Wow.
But it does happen there. It's just, hey, you live on the Atlantic, right?
That's right. It blasts through there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're not too jet lagged.
Oh, we're struggling a little bit. We were okay going over, but coming back, I'm wide awake at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and my wife is, and we're struggling at the moment.
Yeah. all the exchange students that we've hosted over the years, that was their biggest problem, is getting used to the time difference. I mean, you know, it is really rough on them.
Hey, we're actually seeing Hasbro.
Oh, look here. Okay, yeah. You brought something up about this earlier, brother. Let's see this.
You're pulling the hillbilly heads, bro.
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, we can't
hear you.
You're pulling the hillbilly.
We can't hear
Your
you.
mic is off.
Oh no!
Oh,
I guess
I tried to mute him, but I can't mute him.
All right, everybody, your best lip
Oh,
reads,
sorry.
go.
Okay.
How's that?
All right, we can hear you now.
I was telling these guys in the green room I had COVID really bad, right? And so evidently I wasn't very lucid. And I take my razor and I go, all right, I gotta clean this up a little bit, right? So I changed the head on it. And well, I had this big wedge shape, right? And I think, oh, this back, that's about that tall, should be good. But the front edge was the same height as the blades. So I go like a lawnmower right through my beard. So it's all gone.
Oh man. And wintertime, middle of wintertime, too.
Well, oh no, you're
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm here supporting Walter. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's yeah. Tim S says I'm having a little trouble with my lip reading.
Here, try this.
No, the ladies love it on Walter. That's what gets him all the ladies.
Hey,
got no problems or complaints here, boys.
Hey,
what can I say?
I married an Irish woman. She ruined me for all other women.
Say howdy to Joe Baku out there, buddy. Good to see you. And we also had Chad Kelly jump in too. Howdy, buddy. Oh man. So we'll do the giveaway here in just a little bit, but I thought it'd be fun since I really grew up with Elvis, like Elvis, and you know his birthday is you know so close together, you know, to mine. We actually had I had an aunt. Well, she's one that had passed away back earlier this summer. Her birthday was the 10th, and then my dad's is actually the 12th, and then my grandson, his is the 12th. So, but used to, we'd always have a birthday party, kind of depending on when the weekend lined up, and we'd always celebrate my birthday, her birthday, and my dad's birthday, and Elvis's birthday. You know,
Wow.
So you know, it was always kind of a multi-birthday deal, you know, and so a lot of times I go with my Elvis wig on, my glasses and stuff, and so yeah. I even got the jumpsuit, a couple of jumpsuits.
Oh man.
Stuff, so
red, white, and blue.
There's no video, it didn't happen.
Yeah, we didn't even have you know, video or phones back then, the video on. So anyway, I thought it'd be real fun to run around the panel real quick, and also for everybody out in the side chat, and I'd like to talk a little bit more about this after we do the giveaway. If not, if we get bored with it, we can talk about something else. But TCB, does any people know what that means? What that stands for? I have it right here, my hat.
Oh yeah,
duh.
Taking care of business.
Taking care of business, baby. And anyway, see, if I'd done it, it'd been TCBB, taking care of business, baby. But anyway. So anyway, we'll just start down MacMan and work our way around on the panel. So I know before you've always come up with some great songs, great bands, and all this, but you were living you grew up in Wales, right? And so,
yep.
So anyway, I'm sure Elvis was over there, and what was a couple of your favorite songs, and have you ever got to visit Graceland?
I like the slow songs that he did. I think Only Fools Fall in Love or something is called is probably one of my
Only Fools Rush In, yeah.
is one of my favorites. And yeah, we've been to Gracelands twice. We went before they sort of revamped it a couple of years ago, and then we went probably about 2 years ago when it had all been revamped. Yeah, it's a fantastic place. We really enjoy going there.
Awesome. So how about you, Moondog?
Oh, I think I like his early stuff, but I also loved his the comeback album, and Suspicious Minds is really one of my favorite songs. Not just Elvis songs, but just one of my favorite songs. And of course, there's so many good covers of that song. I'm thinking of like Fine Young Cannibals. As I think it's Fine Young Cannibals who did it. I could be misnaming.
You're correct. You're correct.
And I have been at Graceland, I think twice or three times. Once I think the first time I went there was 92. I just wanted to go visit Nashville. And then I took a rental car and drove over to Memphis. And then, because I just had to go. And then I took my wife there when we went for she went to go cheer on a friend for the Nashville Marathon. And we again took the trip out to Graceland. It had changed a little bit from my first trip like 10 years earlier. Yeah. But unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to. They even in 92 they didn't let us go upstairs to his room. But I had a great time there. Yeah, I'd go again for sure.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, it definitely has changed over the years. I've been there many times, and so yeah, Graceland has changed. So awesome. So Walter, how about you, buddy?
Well, I started listening to Elvis in the late 50s when he was kind of just getting started, and when television wasn't too sure they wanted to show any of Elvis live below the belly button. That was hilarious. As kids, we just laughed. We thought that was so funny. But I kind of go back to that era. All Shook Up was one of his first ones, and that doesn't seem like much now, but that was kind of a game changer. That kind of music. It was right up there with Jailhouse Rock. That came out at about the same time, and Don't Be Cruel, I guess, was a little bit before that. So those are some of the ones that I like. But I'm with Moondog. I really like Suspicious Minds. That something about that melody, and the lyric also is probably not many guys that can't relate to that at one point or the other in their life.
Oh yeah,
amen.
So. But for me, it's definitely his earlier work. If I say what era, it's going to be 56 to 64, 5, somewhere in there. That's where. And then he comes out. What was it? 16? When did he do that comeback album? 69, 70?
I think your
comeback special was 68.
Oh, there you go. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Why did I not think to ask the guy who would know? Thanks, DJ. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy. So how about you, Mark? With the C? I always just have to say that, man.
No problem. I can remember when I was a kid, we had one of those little 45 record players, and that's the one that I played Johnny Cash on. But the Elvis record that we had, Hound Dog. That was the I think it was the B side. I can't remember what was on the other side of that record.
No,
not too sure, but definitely, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
Walter's probably still got it on 45s in the closet somewhere.
or 8-track or something,
Reel to reel.
Yeah, that's
So
my earliest Elvis recollection.
Awesome. Did you get to go to Graceland?
No, not yet.
No. It's a treat. It really is. If you're even not a big Elvis fan, and if you just like kind of a little bit of history stuff, or if you're into music any at all, it is a treat to go. And it's not, it hadn't been in the last few years. Before, it was not super expensive at all. It was,
yeah,
definitely, manageable, for a family to go, Kentucky Rain, 1970. There you go.
Yeah, G-Web's me too. I love that one.
Yeah. In the Ghetto, Suspicious Night Minds. Awesome. So how about you, DJ?
Well, being somewhere in the middle of the pack means there's a good chance that whatever I might have picked has already been said, and they both have been. And Mark just nailed me with Hound Dog. When I was growing up, that's the song I associated most with that era of rock and roll. The way he sang it, it just made sense. And Suspicious Minds and Fine Young Cannibal's cover of that. A lot of people don't realize that was even Elvis kind of thing that are younger than. And I can remember the day that his death was announced. I was about 7 or 8 years old, but I do recall that day. And let's see, I've been to Graceland. I definitely have. And to piggyback on what Hillbilly was saying, even if you don't have an abiding interest in Elvis, just the ephemera that's there, being able to walk through the garden, the house alone, is a short walk through. But if you're interested in music history at all, definitely check it out. And while you're in Memphis, there are other music museums there.
Sun Records.
And just give yourself an opportunity to check that out. And down the street from Sun, you have places like BB King's is still open. A lot of great clubs, a lot of wonderful places. Yeah, wonderful places to see shows. So yeah, it's a music city, y'all. Go check it out.
Yeah, and also you'll see everything from cars to motorcycles to airplanes.
Yeah, his plane.
There's something for everybody there. There honestly is, young and old. And so, awesome, DJ, man. Thank you, brother. It just, going up Bill Street, man, that's just, stepping inside of Sun Records, BB King, going in the Peabody Motel. All that's it's just so classic. Just make sure you go during the day. That's all I can say. So, Gizzard, how about you, brother?
Well, as far as songs go, I've been racking my mind to come up with something that nobody else is going to mention. And I guess all you got to do is go back to last month and Blue Christmas. I was singing that song myself, pretty much the entire time because it's just so beautiful the way he sings it in that low voice. I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Hey. Woo, man.
Not to try to one up Bubba or anything. Nobody can one up Bubba. So
I don't think good at all.
Yeah,
I think you do. I think you do great. But I remember the day he passed away. I was working my weekend job, and that happened, and everybody was coming in. Pretty much everybody was sad. It's like the president had passed away or something, except he was way more popular than the president was. So, I've been to Graceland. I enjoyed the tour, and I was not really looking forward to the trip that much. My wife wanted to go, but after I got to go, it's like, okay, I really enjoyed this more than I thought I would. So if you get a chance and you're out there, it sounds kind of like a strange thing to do, but you'll probably like it. So you'll learn some stuff, and you get to take a trip back in time, which to me is always fun. Because I remember days when things looked like that. So, because I ain't as old as Elvis was, obviously, but I remember the 70s for sure. So,
oh yeah,
yeah, Elvis everybody loved Elvis, from old people to young people, country, rock. He transcended all the genres. I mean, he just did. Everybody knew who Elvis was. I don't know very many people who say, I just can't stand Elvis. I mean, not back then anyway. Even now, people sing Elvis songs and stuff. And he's been gone so many years. I mean, that
Oh, yeah.
music will never go away. So,
We haven't said
definitely.
much about his gospel music either, and he did a
Oh,
bunch of that.
Yeah.
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 And they used to warm up every night with gospel before shows. And that was like a really cool part of the 68 special was they just broke it down. They sat and they did songs. And those were some really special moments for sure. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. Mr. Bob says he preferred the Porky Pig version of Blue Christmas.
Yeah, there you
go. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing, Gary. Appreciate
You
that.
bet.
So
You're
we'll
gonna have
jump
to
right
play-
on up to go. You guys say something else, Betty?
I was going to say, yeah, you need to play that one in a minute.
So we'll go ahead and jump right on up to Gene, reloading from the hot pot, brother. So,
Well,
what do you got in your
naturally,
bag of Elvis?
naturally, I was born in '66, so I remember the '70s very well. Let's see, Grandma had the stacks of 45s, you know, with the symphonic stereo with the swivel speakers and the fold-out turntable.
Oh yeah,
And I always grabbed from 1956, "Love Me." That was one of his very first ballad type songs. They did not want him to record it. He sang it for him and made him cry in the recording room. So that's always been my favorite song by Elvis. All the other Suspicious Minds and Hound Dog, all good. But when I think of Elvis Presley, I think of that song because he broke his mold with that song. Graceland, yes, I've been to Graceland. My favorite part of the inside of the house naturally would have to be the jungle room. That was just cheetah print, tiger striped heaven. Hand carved ends on the couches. Oh my God, it was beautiful. And the weirdest thing I seen on the tour was the Lisa Marie, the plane.
Mm-hmm.
It had seat belts across the beds and gold sinks. You guys remember that? Been on the plane?
Oh, yeah.
It had gold hand washing sinks on the plane. Wow. It was a great time growing up, you know, and getting to see the specials and stuff, remembering those things. When I was in third grade, I never got to see Elvis live. My mother did, but a kid in my third grade class brought in a scarf that his mother had gotten at a show at Memorial Hall in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
And brought it in for show and tell. So that was really cool. So, I mean, I got to hold it and stuff, but I mean, that's as close as I got to anything like that, you know, personal items. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, and G Webs is also throwing out there some stuff. Favorite room, the gun room. Come on. Second favorite was the 15-foot long couch with all the TVs in the wall downstairs. Yeah, that was cool too. Oh man, yeah. And what surprised me was going through there, and then you walked into the racquetball building, and it was more modern. I don't know if anybody if you guys went in it, but you know, it was kind of like way more modern than anything else there on the property. And so I thought that was kind of cool. And
the racquetball building, didn't that turn into the trophy room or the?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where all the gold records and stuff hung.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, floor to ceiling kind of deal.
They've moved them out to there now. They're in the main museum building now. The racquetball room is back to as it was originally.
Oh, really? Okay.
All the
I'll
gold,
have to go back and look at it again.
My wife
all the
just got to
gold
go a
records.
couple years ago, and it's just from, I think the last time I went was 10 years ago. And I've been several times. I've been almost probably a dozen times in my lifetime.
Wow.
And I've seen it kind of evolve. But the picture she brought back from when her and her mom and stuff went a few years ago, across the road where the museums and stuff, that has all been totally like revamped, and like I was like, wow, they really added to it. And so I'm definitely wanting to go back again.
Yeah, because they've opened up the museum and they put all the gold records all around the museum, and they've got all mannequins in there wearing all his jumpsuits now, so you can go in and see all the jumpsuits, all the mannequins and everything in the museum.
Awesome. So how about you, Hasbro?
Well, I'm not quite as old as Walter, but I'm getting close. And I probably was exposed to him probably in the late 60s first by his movies. So I'm a little biased to the older music, right? Like Don't Be Cruel and Heartbreak Hotel and Hound Dog and stuff like that, and All Shook Up. That's just kind of stuff that sticks in my brain until Men in Black comes out. And that's the most recent song on my playlist from Elvis, and that's Promised Land. Man, that's an addictive song to listen to, and especially when you hook it to the movie, it's pretty cool.
Yes, that part in Man in Black was so hilarious, man. Me and my wife, like, we had to stop the movie. We were laughing so hard, and because basically they were saying, Elvis is just an alien, and, oh yeah, he's alive. He's fine.
He just went back home.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy Lee Jones, man, that show is something else. That's awesome. Hasbro, so did you get to go to Graceland? I'm sorry, did I miss that? Or
I did. I used to live and work in Oxford, Mississippi, and so I went to Graceland a few times. Once our own family, then another family comes in town. Well, they wanted to go. Yeah, I've been there a few times, and like I said, when I was there the first time, they still let you upstairs, so you can actually look in his bedroom and you see all this red velvet and all this stuff. It was
yeah, I've been upstairs,
but now they don't. I don't think they let you upstairs anymore.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they had stopped that the very first time I went as a younger child. We could go upstairs, but then after that, somebody actually was living upstairs, an aunt or something, and so they had that blocked off. But we did actually get to see her on one of those tours. She had stepped out and waved at everybody and said hi. And so
we went about 5 or 6 years ago, and the upstairs was open then because my parents actually walked around and went upstairs.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, cool. So Bubba, how about you, buddy?
So we've already said in the chat what my favorite song was, and given the place that I live, Kentucky, saying that your favorite song by Elvis is "Kissing Cousins" is kind of a weird thing to say. But let me give you the backstory on that. So I grew up with my mother, and we became homeless, and I was about 5 or 6 years old, and so from the age of 5 to 6, I was homeless. So my grandparents picked me up, and me and my mother up, and my little brother at the time. And we moved in with them. So all of my music history and all that stuff is stemmed from them because they had an old record player. And one of the albums that my grandmother had was the Kissin' Cousin album. It was actually signed by Elvis. I don't know what she's done with it. I wish I could show it right now. What she's done with it.
Nice.
So I always heard all the songs from the Kissin' Cousins album, and that song was one of the ones I played the most, and I just loved the song. It's very addictive. It's like, we're kissing cousins. That's what makes it all right. So like as a kid, that kind of a beat, you're just like, yeah. So that's just one of my favorites because it's something I grew up with. So the whole album, I think my grandmother had to play it at least 100 to 200 times a year, easily.
A year.
Easily the whole album about 100, 200 times. So, I've always been entranced by that song. But, he has a lot of other songs that I like. But the Kissin' Cousin one's just one that strikes home for me. I never have gotten to go to Graceland. I've been to Dolly Parton's thing. I've been to Loretta Lynn's thing. Have not gotten to go to Graceland yet, unfortunately. But one of the other songs that I liked that he sung was the one that we was making a joke. I made a joke on Hillbilly, the Only Fools Rush In or whatever, and Can't Help Falling in Love with You is the two different titles that people usually go by. But that's the other song that I absolutely adore by him. Plus all of his, I love the way he sings Amazing Grace. I absolutely love the way he sings. Him and Johnny Cash are the best ones when it comes to singing that song. And I don't think anybody else could ever top it. Chris Tomlin comes close, but I'm sorry, Elvis and Johnny will always have my heart when it comes to that song. So, those are my favorites.
All righty, man. Thank you guys for sharing. Bubba, you still got that wheel pulled up? You said, brother.
Yes, indeed, I do.
Okay. So we've had some people come in since then, and we're going to be drawing for the skinny flipper black knife. So if you had already put your hashtag in earlier, do not worry about it. Bubba already has you. And but if you have not put it in, put this hashtag out there right now. Add me, Bubba, and Bubba will add you to the wheel for the giveaway. And while we're waiting on that, I'll share my story.
Bubba,
go ahead.
I was going to say, Bubba, remove me. I've already won.
So, yeah, and if you already won and like you don't want a second one, we can always spin again. So that's not a problem.
Oh, it's not I don't want one. It just didn't seem, somebody else can get one.
Well, like I said, you can, everybody, you can have two. There's no rule against that for it at all. Let me find the knife here. So, but anyway, while we're waiting on people to get those out, while Bubba's adding them, we will. I won't share my deal about Elvis. It's just been like a part of my life when it comes to music, through my parents starting out, the records, the 8-tracks, everything. My grandmother, she loved all the Elvis's gospel songs. And so I was really fortunate enough that before she passed away, she gave me her collection of Elvis gospel songs. And so I do have that. That is one prized possession of mine. And, I forgot to show everybody. I do have my Elvis shirt on too, from, bought in Graceland. So a lot of times for my birthday, most usually I get either Kansas City Chiefs stuff or Elvis stuff. And so I have such an Elvis collection of stuff. It's just amazing. And I'm so happy, to have every bit of it. As far as songs go, I had to start out with, well, that's all right, mama. His first, hit, kind of how he got discovered, singing That's All Right, Mama. And then it's really controversy when they want him to quit shaking and doing all that. Basically they're going to arrest him. And during that big concert, he just had to be him. And that's when he sang I'm Dangerous, So anyway, that was another trendset, song that really hit me. Suspicious Minds, DJ. That was my first Elvis song I learned on the guitar, brother.
Oh.
And it's pretty
right
easy.
On.
I mean, it's an easy song, really. Suspicious Minds. And so yeah, that was one of the first Elvis songs I learned on guitar. But for me, man, I don't know if you Google it, there's different things said, like what his last performance, the song he sang, and all that. But probably the most memorable of his last songs in Vegas. He literally, was in such bad shape from the drugs and everything. He sat down at the piano and sang Unchained Melody, and with somebody holding a microphone, for him. And he just is just absolutely beautiful way, to go out. And one thing I can say that a lot of people's, probably younger people, I'm sure probably don't realize, he was a devoted Christian or whatever, and it's been said in like his past, where church was a big deal of his. He felt like he got, touched by the Spirit of the Lord, and and all that. And then a lot of people don't probably understand what he did for segregation. He grew up around black people. That is one of the biggest deals why, north of Richmond, if I can quote that from Oliver, they did not like him because they said that he was singing black people music, black people rhythm. They did not like that. And so that's one of the reasons why they really wanted Elvis shut down. And when he did, start singing and dancing, moving like he did before during that concert, he had the option of, the way I understand this, and it might be totally off, I don't know, but the way I understand it is either going to jail or joining the Army. And he chose to join the Army, and while he was in boot camps when his mother passed away. And so it was something that, like, he, really had a problem with, that really touched him hard. But he was friends with black people, B.B. King, all of them, and he refused to let them keep him like in a box, And so that is one of the reasons I really have a lot of respect for the man, throughout his career was, he did what he did. And he knew like he could go to jail for it, and he did it anyhow. And so, that's just something that really touched my heart, as a kid, growing up, and my parents, and just hearing just different stories about him, and just change of music. And so that's one of the reasons I'm just a big Elvis fan, So anyway, I'll quit rambling on here. So, Bubba, you got that filled out yet, brother? And he's pulling a hillbilly on us.
Yeah, everything got done. Sorry, I was typing another name real quick.
All right. So, won't we go ahead and do that giveaway for this black knife here? This is what you will receive if you win the giveaway, and I'll put up the deal here also with my email. See, here it is. Here's my email, and please include not only your handle name, your full name on your mailing address, and your mailing address, so I can get that right out to you. So why don't you go ahead and get that thing a little spin there, Bubba?
All right, Andy Warhol, Wet Dream in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God!
Around and round and go.
Oh no, Jamie's not here.
And he's not present. Oh man.
All right, let's do that again.
Well, give Jamie 1 second here, just in case he's laying in bed listening. Well, he said he's going to bed, so he's probably in bed. So let's spin it again. If he happens to chime in here in a minute, I'll just go ahead and send him one anyhow. But let's give this thing another spin, brother.
All right, tripping out in 3, 2. Oh my God! Dale
Looking
Poe.
like Dale Poe.
Right.
All right, and he's right there.
He
Congrats,
was out
Dale.
there just a minute ago. He was actually the last one that said, "Add me, Bubba." So
The
let's hear
last one that
from you,
wasn't on the
Dale.
list that asked me.
Yeah. Chime in again, Dale, so we know you're still here. There he is.
There he is.
All right.
Hey, congratulations.
Way to go.
Welcome to the club.
Congratulations to me. So Dale Pogue, email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me your address, brother, and I will get that sent out to you. A lot of people out there hurraying for Dale Pogue. Awesome. Oh my goodness.
All right.
So we're going to stick on here a few more minutes and we'll just kind of finish up any stuff about Elvis that we want to put out there. But does anybody have to go right now before we do that?
I'm gonna have to drop off just because I got church choir in the morning, just like Elvis did. I
just sent you an email.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
So,
Awesome.
And I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna definitely talk you up there, Hillbilly. I'm gonna talk to the guys at Warrior Land and see if they can get you one to review. Since you weren't part of the drawing, but you definitely deserve one.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And I have a couple daggers here, a few things, Smith & Wesson. So we'll try it with those and see how they work.
Sounds good. Well, thanks everybody. It's great to see everyone. I wasn't able to join you last week because I was down visiting my mom in LA, but I'll try to get on more frequently. I hope I don't know if I'm going to see any of you guys in a couple of weeks over at SHOT Show, but I think one of you guys is going to be out there. Hopefully we can meet up. Oh, Gizzard Gary, yeah. Hopefully we can meet up over in the media lounge some morning.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Moondog, I'm going to see. I think next week, if you're available, we'll do a little SHOT Show deal. Try to get some people on here. It's going, and that way, you give you guys the opportunity to. Talk about it, last year and what you're planning on doing this year. And then also to meet up with each other and say howdy. So
it's a great topic.
Yeah. Just let me know the next day or two if you can be on next week, and we'll try to do that next Saturday.
I'll try my best. Okay. All right, gentlemen, have a good night.
Okay, Moondog.
Thank you for the giveaway, brother. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Later on, man.
I'm just going to leave this on my, I guess, logo deal, but anyway. Okay.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good evening.
Okay.
Hillbilly, I'm gonna have to get out too. I got church in the morning, but
all
it's
right,
midnight
brother.
here. So,
well, thank you so much for being on tonight, Hasbro. Appreciate you, buddy. And that chin will grow back.
my wife likes it shaved. So
there
it is.
So you may have made a mistake.
The thing is, I grew it about a year and a half ago. I finally said, "Hey, after 33 years, what's she gonna do?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I'm not shaving it.
Then she pulled out the frying pan and proceeded to throw it at him.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of these things. Like, it's no longer will she leave you. It's just will you wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up sewed into the sheets to seeing a frying pan come down in your face.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I had a friend one time said he quit drinking in his 40s, and I said, "Oh yeah, so that's good." And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "I got tired of waking up with headaches," and it's like, "Oh, hangovers." He goes, "Now," he said, "I come home drunk. My wife hit me in the head with a frying pan."
Yeah, well, Well, anyway, thanks for having me on tonight. I appreciate it. It's been a great time with you guys. It always is fun, and chat's always a lot of fun too. So, my biggest accomplishment today was, it's like Hillbilly knows this, but I've been really sick the last 3.5 weeks or so with COVID and effects from it. So I'm actually now able to get out, and I got to the range for the first time in 4 weeks now, and didn't blow myself up. So that was a good trend. And it's like I had these before. I don't know if you can see those or not, but I shot this gun again. That's the 9mm that blew up.
Oh yeah,
battery.
The famous 9mm.
This one, right? That one. So
yeah,
but the thing is, when I got there, firing fine, but it was failure to feed constantly.
Oh man!
And I changed the type of buffer and the spring and all this stuff, and well, at least it didn't blow up, but it wasn't any fun anymore. So I took the Aero Precision barrel off, and it's got a Faxon on there. Next time I go to the range, it's Faxon bolt and Faxon barrel.
There you go.
So
awesome.
We'll see. But anyway, so I'll probably send that back into Aero Precision, and then when they send me either that barrel back says okay or a new one, we'll do a giveaway on that one. Billy, maybe we'll do it on your show.
You betcha. Well, thank you so much for being on here tonight, brother. What do you got coming up?
Well, been working that EPL 4 scope that Moondog talked me into buying. I'll be doing some. I don't want to do just review. There's tons of reviews, and to be honest, the one Moondog did is so good. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It gives you a lot of good information, but I'll do it more on the shooting side and compare it to other scopes. And so I shot it today for the first time and really impressed. And then I got the new custom Ruger 1022 I built with the 24-inch Green Mountain barrel. I got the new MDT chassis on it now, and it is a beast. It's a beast of a gun. So then I'll do bolt action to semi-auto head-to-head. Let's see how it goes. And stuff like that in the wintertime. I'll get back to reloading, but the major reloading I do when it gets a little warmer. So,
all right. Well, nice, brother. Guys, if you've not been over to Hasbro's channel, please go check him out. Somebody wouldn't care to throw a link out there to his channel. Great stuff over there. You'll really enjoy it. Go there and subscribe and check him out. So thanks.
One thing I can promise, if you go to my channel, you won't go blind. You might go deaf, but you might not go blind. So, thanks, Hillbilly. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you. And we'll
night, Has.
See you, brother.
Go easy.
Oh man, what a great guy, man. Guys, we'll finish out the next 10-15 minutes or so about Elvis, and then we'll do our plugs here and everything before we get off here. One thing I do want to say real quick, next Saturday I will be doing the as long as everything goes okay, the month of December giveaway, and I did the 7 days of Christmas, and there was a giveaway with that. I was going to do actually on the Christmas giveaway. We had so much going on, and we had a lot going on last week, and so I did not forget about that stuff, guys. You guys, everything's still written down. We'll have that giveaway also. So we'll do that next Saturday for sure. And we'll see what else pops up between now and then. I think we might be talking about a SHOT Show next Saturday, it looks like. So anyway, I want to make sure, get that in to let you guys know that I did not forget about that giveaway. So anybody else got anything they want to share about Elvis?
We hadn't talked about his movies. And
man.
I put one out there a little while ago in a side chat and said, who's your favorite co-star? And if anybody says anything other than Anne Margaret.
I knew where you were going, bro. I knew where you were going.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got a kick out of Elvis's movies. I liked every one of them. I still watch them.
Which one would be your favorite then, Walt?
Oh, probably Blue Hawaii.
Yeah. Like Kid Galahad and Speedway are my favorites.
Speedway. That was a good
Isn't
one.
it?
Yeah, I like Speed.
Isn't it?
That's a good choice,
Yep,
man.
those were good. Yep.
Yeah, Blue White. I mean, there's so many good ones. Does anybody know that he actually, one of his dreams was to do a movie kind of like a James Dean. Like James Dean was his kind of movie idol, and he never did get the opportunity to do something he felt, to get to that type of a movie. But yeah, he was always interested in doing the movies.
Yeah, they were always good to see, and I like Kid Galahad too. I'm trying to remember Lola Albright. I
Well, he
think
pulled
was
that
in
one
that
out.
with him, and wasn't Charles Bronson in there too?
Don't recall.
I think
been a long
Bronson
time.
was in that one. Gig Young. I mean, there's some old time actors in there.
No, I read something somewhere where he was in an interview and he said that at the end of the movies, he was sick of doing them because he was tired of the typecasting. He was being cast into that typical role.
Yeah, I could understand that for sure.
Well, he was up for or wanting to do Star is Born. People don't know that. And
Really?
Chris Christopherson got the gig instead of him.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
A lot of that movie was filmed out here in California in a little town called Idlewild, kind of up in the hills up above LA. In fact, I went down there one time and was riding through on the motorbike, and we went into a restaurant, and there was a whole bunch of photo memorabilia from that movie there.
Yeah, gun website's throwing out some great stuff out here. Can't help falling in love with the conversations like this. I'm all shook up that it's almost over.
Yeah.
But it's now or never.
Yeah.
Hey, there's 2A for USA. There.
Oh, there it is. That's the movie I was thinking of. Viva Las Vegas.
Now, Viva Las
Did it with
Vegas.
Dean Martin. Didn't do Jimmy Dean, but he did Dean Martin. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Could never remember the name to save my life.
Yeah, Viva Las Vegas that was a good song. And you hear say he got stuck in that contract, and that just kind of really turned him sour. And a lot of people say it's kind of what killed him, because he was wanting to travel the world and he was stuck in that contract and couldn't do it. But
Well, fellas, I'm going to check out for the night. Have a good evening. Take care.
Okay, Mark.
all right, Mark. Thanks
easy,
for being
man.
on,
Bye.
buddy. Why don't you tell us what you got coming up?
Don't know.
Don't know.
And that's a good thing sometimes.
I might have a video or two on a new mold I got. Nice hollow point. I got a lead loader for 45 Colt, and I got a nice new airsoft pistol. So we'll see if I get some time. I might put something out for those. Otherwise, who knows? Good night, all. Have a good week.
We'll see you,
Night,
Mark. You have a great evening, brother.
Night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
All right.
Awesome. Oh, man. Anything else about Elvis tonight? Anybody? DJ, is there any? Do you ever strum any Elvis?
I have not, but apparently in the after chat or sometime thereafter, you're definitely going to be teaching me Suspicious Minds, man. I'm ready. Guitar is 2 feet away at all times.
Yep. If I can remember it, I mean, I should be able to, but oh man, yeah. And that's another thing. Yeah, we touched on this earlier. Elvis brought guns to the lighthouse. That's another thing. I mean, Elvis was, a supporter of the 2A, and so I believe it showed like his badges and different stuff, at Graceland, and like he was. He had like a Memphis police, badge, and like city and county and state or something like that. I forget what all. And he also didn't he have some like karate or something like that?
He studied Kempo karate, and my sensei, Master Herb Steet, was one of his instructors. So
wow.
I forgot all about that. Now, when I was in martial arts, Mr. Steet would bring in the 8mm film rolls, and like after class, he did instruction with Bruce Lee, Elvis Presley, and Ed Parker, the white-haired guy in the Pink Panther movies.
Yeah,
it was Ed Parker's Kempo karate. It was the Okinawan style that I studied. And I've seen all the 8mm films of my sensei working out and doing kata and things with Bruce Lee and Elvis Presley. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. I had no idea about the karate or whatever until I started going to Graceland, and then seeing the stuff there in the museum and on the walls and everything. Like, dang, man.
Yeah, he loved Kempo karate, Okinawan style.
And he worked in stage moves doing that as well.
Yeah,
like different parts of the forms, the whole like the two-handed thing, like leaning into it thing. That's such an epic pose to think about it as well. Yeah,
I've still got all my books and stuff on that. But one of the ones he did the most was actually one of the first beginner moves they teach you, where he backs up and does the forward kick. That's one of the first beginner moves that they teach in Kempo.
Oh, cool.
I studied that for about 5 years. Yeah, man. Wow. The memory sometimes has to be jogged.
Yeah, for sure. My wife don't have any problem jogging my memory sometimes. And I think a few of those Elvis moves are in there.
I'm lucky I don't have that issue.
But yeah, I just there's just so much with Elvis that a lot of people, especially younger people, didn't know. Christmas, man, I have this Christmas tape, and it is in cassette, which I do have it in CD and stuff. But for years and years and years, we just got the cassette player or had the home stereo that had a cassette player in it, and just play one side, flip it over, play the other side. I mean, all Christmas, like we're putting up the trees, everything. And so my 3 daughters, they are married and you got kids of their own and all that, and I've had them say that, like, now they're saying, Alexa, play Elvis Christmas music, because it's just something that, even though they were like, oh, come on, Dad, not Elvis again, and, it's just, it's just something that stuck with them, a tradition. And that's so neat, to see. And also, DJ, I don't know, we have to get together sometime this month, the next month, whatever. We're going to have to do just a full out music show here on Guns, Beer, and Therapy. talking about songs and the generations, different years, or whatever, or songs and music and all that. Because I think one thing about music and just different things like that, cars, it brings us all together. Most usually, there might be people watching in the rerun, rewind, or out on side chat, and they like guns and everything too. But then it's like, we all have a familiar connection with music and cars and stuff. Whereas, we do in the 2A community also with guns, but, somebody's like, you're talking about this nice high dollar pistol or something. Not everybody can refer to that because they might not have it or may have not shot it. And so, but that's one thing that pretty much everybody has a thought on and brings a smile on their face is when it comes to music and stuff like that. So anyway, DJ, get a hold of me and let me know like a Saturday that you're freed up and all that. And we'll do that for sure.
You got it.
Yeah. And I assume you guys everybody's fine with that. Talking about some music.
Oh yeah.
Generations one night. So
I've been playing drums most of my life.
Awesome.
I have played in a lot of drunken bars.
I got drunk in a lot of bars that had drummers in them. How's that? We're like brothers.
I got drunk in bars and played music.
Well,
I wasn't very good.
Hey DJ, all my sticks and all my mallets and everything, my brushes, I've got one of those coffin cases.
Nice.
That I keep everything in. Hooks onto the bass drum real nice.
Yeah, nice.
Or the 4 bass, 4 tom.
Yeah.
Fellas, I'm gonna pull out and get a couple more things done before I hit the bed.
We're fixing to go around the room, brother, and head out.
All right, I'll hang off then.
We'll just start with you, then we'll go down to Mac Man. So
okay.
So
sure.
what you got coming up? Anything you want to plug?
Well, this was a really fun night again, as it always is here. Talking about Elvis. That's back to my day for sure. So I appreciated the topic. That was a lot of fun for me. So, and as always, happy to be here. I appreciate the invitation to participate with these folks in the panel here, as well as over there in the side chat. Those guys are awesome for sure. So I'm back at the range again, and so I can get my shooting videos and stuff doing. We got an air gun video tomorrow. And the firearm version of that air gun is going to be featured on this week's Moldy Monday. So it's almost like a twofer. So you get to see the BB version tomorrow, and Monday you get to see the real version out at the range. And Friday I'll be starting the Free the Few series. That's my Rumble only series where I'm taking small containers of projectiles that I've made that are just sitting on the shelves as orphans and getting them loaded up and shot. And since I've been off of that for a couple of weeks, or actually a couple of months, I haven't been able to get out and do that. So that's going to be a twofer. Also, I'm going to bring out 2 different loads. And in fact, I got those loaded up today. So we'll do a video with loading and shooting of those. So that's coming up. And then Friday night and, with Jamie, and next Saturday night with you guys. So that's what we got going on at Casa de Viejo. So good to see everybody.
Awesome, man. Thank you, Walter. Thanks for being on here. Always a blast, as always, with having you on here. And guys, go over and check out Walter's channel. Get subscribed. And when you're watching his videos, and he's like, for the rest of this video, or in this video, for this part, you need to go over to Rumble and check this out. Just go over to Rumble and check it out, because that's like where all the cool stuff happens on those videos. He does cool stuff on YouTube. I'm not saying that, but yeah, don't just pass off the Rumble stuff, because you'll see some cool stuff over there. And Walter, we're going to see one of these days you casting BBs for your air gun. And
yeah, I don't know. YouTube, you know how they are. Between YouTube and California, I'm pretty well stuck with what I can do. I got to say, I was surprised that YouTube let me get away with something as eminently dangerous as wet tumbling brass with White Claw, and yet they won't let me do. They won't let me show a casting of bullets. Don't make any sense to me.
It's the White Claw, Waller. It's because it's White Claw.
Yeah, that could be it.
They wanted to see what happened.
Well, thank you very much, Walter, for
Thank you,
being
sir.
on. Always appreciate you, brother. And so, Mac Man, what do you got coming up?
Cool. Thanks for the invite. It's been it was fun tonight, and thanks to Moondog for that little prize. I'm looking forward to getting hold of that. Yeah, I dropped a load of videos over the weekend. I probably dropped 10 or 12 little videos, so there's plenty there for people to see. My show will be back Monday night, 6 o'clock Arizona. I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern. So I think I'm going to be doing some something with the Lee Classic Press. I bought all that stuff from one of my customers, all those loading equipment and all that powder, and everybody's concerned that the powder might be no good. So what I've started doing is I'm making 10 rounds up of each powder, and we're going to go to the range. We're going to shoot every out of every container to make sure it's all working, try the primers. So I'm probably going to do a little show about that on Monday night, and then probably the following weekend try and get out and let's see if they shoot. There's a pile of powder. I probably picked up 30, 40 pound of powder off him, so I'm hoping it's okay. And we give it a go. So like I said, my show's back Monday night, guys. Be good to see you all. I missed a couple while I was away, and but we're back up and running. And thanks for the invite. It's been good.
You bet, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you on here. Guys, go over and check out MacMan's channel. Go over and subscribe. A lot of great stuff over there. He has an awesome collection of Colt snake guns, and it's something to see. So definitely go check him out. And so we'll jump right on up to you, DJ, and work our way over to Gary.
On Saturday nights, bookended from Guns, Beer, and Therapy beforehand on the A Great Start Shooting School channel. There's a discussion about suicide awareness and mental health. Please check that out. Afterwards, at the midnight or so range, there's either a mouse party on the DM Foss channel, or it's an overnight. One's a little bit more serious than the other, but it's always a good time. Please give him your kind attention as well. And on Sundays in the early evening on the She Fires channel, there's a new bunch of lives that she's doing, and they're called Firesides. So that's where I hang out most times. If you're not here, you should be one of those places as well. So that's what I got, man. Rock.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much for being on. Always enjoy you. Guys, go over to DJ's channel and subscribe. He don't really do any content over there, but man, the guy is such a supporter of the 2A channels, everything. Go over and support, show him some love there on his channel and subscribe. And real quick, Gary, before we get to you, I want to roll this video here.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me. I am gravely disappointed.
Uh-oh.
Is it not playing or what?
Hang on a minute. Try it again.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
Oh, man. Sorry. I think I may have double clicked the video so it started and then stopped again. So sorry about that. But coming up next, make sure you go over and check out the Saturday Night Mouse Party with DM Foss. And so, Gary, what you got coming up, brother?
Oh, well, the typical stuff. I just released a video this past week on a new flashlight that I reviewed, so check that out. Foul Territory on my channel, Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central. Hope we can have everybody over there. And I did do a short right before this show, but Rich White texted me this evening and asked me to let everybody know that he's not going to be able to do his show on Sunday because his internet's going to be out on until Monday.
Oh
So,
man.
so I wanted to let everybody know that too. But at any rate, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed seeing the King too. Been a while since.
Awesome. Awesome. Man, always a blast to have you here, Gary. Appreciate it. And guys, Friday nights are just full of great shows. You got starting out, you got Georgia Shooting Connection. Then you have Foul Territory with Gizzard Gary. And after that, you have the 2A weekly wrap up with G-Webs. And then Saturday night, like I said, an hour before the show starts, you have Brooke Cheney, and then of course you have Guns Bear and Therapy, and then the Saturday Night Mouse Party. So always a great stuff, guys, for everybody to watch for the weekend. So go over there and support everybody. A lot of good people, no doubt about that. So appreciate you, Gary, for being here, guys. Go over there and subscribe. You won't be disappointed. And Gene, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, let's see. I got to do some work tomorrow. I got to put a video out today. Got a couple more videos coming out. I've been working on a video for Republic Ammunition, an entire shop video that shows from the beginning to the end, from things coming in and going back out the door through the FedEx and USPS and UPS. So
nice.
Take a little time to get that done. I want to do it right. I want to do my work right.
Mm-hmm.
So I still got a job after it's released.
Yeah.
Other than that, thanks for having me on tonight. Had a really good conversation, a lot of fun. Side chat's always rocking. It's good to see all the panel members. So everybody have a great Sunday and a great next week, and we'll see you on the next one.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Always enjoy you. Yeah. Blow smoke.
always remember to keep blowing the smoke.
You betcha. Hey, guys, go over there. If you've not been to Gene's channel, go over the Hot Pot and Reloading from the Hot Pot and subscribe. Great stuff over there. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, so make sure you go there and check him out. And so I think we got the Invisible Man up next here. What's up, brother? What you got coming up, brother?
Oh, just goofy stuff like I always do. Something goofy every time. Oh, hold on. I kind of do Fabio here.
Oh, put him back on. Put him back on. Nasty. Put the mask back on.
Put the mask back on. Dear God, he's gonna kill himself. But yeah, no, I got Wednesday nights, of course, or Wednesday morning, of course. Got the Good, the Bad, and the Bud. But we're on number 18, so it's legal now. Anyway, moving on from that. I like to do Good, the Bad, the Bub. I like to give off everybody's videos and stuff like that they do. Like have a fun time, talk to the side chat and stuff. And we actually had over 23 people at one time in the in the chat this past Wednesday, and I was surprised because I ended up having to do it late because I didn't get off work until like 10:45. I was just like, this is terrible.
That's okay. Yeah.
But got that coming up. I got a new gun to the channel. Still working on the paint job for the 350 Legend. Still trying to wait on Republic Ammunition to get some more Mauser, 8mm Mauser in. I'm like watching it every day. I'm at work. I'm just like, no. So trying to get 8mm Mauser and try to shoot that little Mauser over there. And hopefully I have a couple more videos. I'm probably going to do a couple more of the fly swatter challenges, actually, with a couple of weirder guns. Hopefully, if the person will let me borrow them. They got a lot of weird guns, and one of them is a zip gun. I just want to try it out as a joke. But other than that, no, I ain't got really anything else really planned. Videos are going to be kind of tight this month because I had a lot of stuff having to come out for the car and a lot of other things this month. So it's been a great start of the year for me so far. But yeah, no. So hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully whenever I do things, it's entertaining. I always like to make sure people are having fun and laughing and stuff. So hopefully I still accomplish that. But other than that, guys, stay safe, stay armed, stay two-way strong. Have a fantastic day, fantastic week coming up, and keep getting at it. I don't know.
All right. Well, Bubba, thank you so much. Always enjoy you being on every week. Guys, go over there and check out Bubba Triclops Ballistics and subscribe. And don't miss his Wednesday mid-morning. For me, it's mid-morning. Anyway, his live show, The Good, the Bad, the Bubba. Always a blast. I just enjoy it so much, brother. You do a lot of shouting out for other channels and what's going on. It's just, I enjoy it. Every week I look forward to that Wednesday morning chat. So anyway, keep it up, brother. And I just want to thank everybody for being here this evening. Oh man, it's been a blast. I cannot say enough about, the panel, the side chat, everybody that comes in and out throughout the chats. You guys are just amazing. Like I said, I apologize. I got behind on answering, the comments. Please don't take it personally. I got kind of pretty sick for a while, not feeling good. And then I had, I didn't really tell it much because nobody wants to hear anybody else's ailments or whatever. But when I was still in crutches there, about the time I was getting through with them, the cat had tried to pass me between my legs, our house cat, and it tripped me. And the crutches I had, you probably seen them, they come up you hold on to them, they come up to my forearm. So I tripped and I fell. And when I did, I scarecrowed myself on that crutch. And it brought this right shoulder up, as I went to the ground. And I told my wife, I was like, yeah, I scarecrowed myself. She's like, what does that even mean? I'm like, you ever see a scarecrow hanging up, I was like, that's what it felt like. And so, I really had a rough time shooting my last video with the dagger, even. It just, some feeling in my right arm and probably to do with a old baseball injury in that arm and stuff. So on top of that, I just was not, I didn't have COVID. I took the test, didn't have COVID, but I was just feeling pretty down, sick. So I got behind on replying to, the comments and everything. And I do apologize for that, guys, honestly. And even putting out videos, but it's all getting better, thanks to the Lord. I mean, appreciate that. So I just kind of wanted to let everybody know kind of what was going on. And so next week, it looks like we might be talking about SHOT Show some. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to be doing next week. And we'll do the month of December giveaway. And the 7 days of Christmas shorts, we'll do that giveaway also. And so there's always a giveaway here. Yeah. I mean, we just try to have fun. And I appreciate everybody so much. Don't forget, jump over and see DM Foss coming up here after a bit. Always a fun time over there on the West Coast. And the West Coast got some awesome news today. If you don't know about it, check it out. The SB2 ruling was pushed off for a later vote. So hopefully that's good news for California. And there's actually been some other great 2A news that's coming up that, that's looking better for some states. So that's awesome. Always glad to hear that. And I just want to tell you all, thank you. I love you all. Happy birthday, Elvis. Remember, God, family, and country. And make somebody's day better, will you? Y'all make my day better. And if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you all again. I love you, Hillbilly Nation. Good night. Everybody say good night.